The best is still yet to come. I saw this TikTok and it was by Annie Says, and she was talking about everything in the end ends up being fine. And if things are still not fine, then it is not the end for you. And I think that is so true, because when we feel like we don't have what we want, when we feel like so heavy and so deep and so in touch with our emotions, it doesn't feel like it's okay. And it feels like you don't know how you're gonna do it. But the thing is, you are. And it hurts when it's not okay, and when it doesn't feel okay, and when you are seeing all these things that is like, it's okay that it's not okay, that you can still continue. And I say this because I'm laughing about it, because I absolutely am in the feeling of the same thing that you are, of not feeling like you want to do any of this anymore, that you just want to stop, that you're just tired of it, and that you just want nothing more than a break. But then you don't feel like you have a break, because you always have to do more and more and more. So then that you are prepared. And when it comes down to it, you ask yourself, why are you even doing this? What is this all for? And it's for the plot. This is all for the plot. And I think it really comes down to when you don't feel like doing it, that you don't feel like pursuing it, that you honestly just need to keep pushing through. That you need to just continue and see how everything goes. And when your heart feels so heavy and it feels so much to bear, then just hold it. Hold every single piece of your heart, because you don't realize all the heartache that you've experienced, all the things that you wanted to say yes to, but something that has come up has not allowed you to. But in the moment, it's like every single door is closing for me, but why aren't any doors opening? But it's the fact that you are having to walk by all these doors to finally reach the door that was meant to be open for you. And I think that when you feel so discouraged, that you feel like you're just like, what am I doing? And you see every single thing working out fine for other people, and you're just like, when is it my moment? It has been your moment. That all these doors that are saying yes to you are the doors that you've been waiting for years ago, from years ago. That you don't need to understand it now. That you wouldn't be given this opportunity if you weren't ready for it. And I think one of the things that is probably one of the hardest things to actually put action to word to is not making decisions when you are emotional. Because when you are emotional, you are not thinking for your future self. You are not thinking, how is this going to benefit me? Yes, benefit you in the long run. And when we keep spiraling and spiraling and spiraling, we make our emotions our present, and we can make ourselves miserable. And I think one of the hardest things that we can't realize is when we are spiraling, what is happening, what is in our heart, what is in our mind, and what is in our being that is making us spiral. And I think one of the questions is what are we avoiding? What are you and I avoiding? It's a hard pill to swallow, But sometimes you're avoiding that feeling of having to lose yourself for a bit to focus on what you need to get done. Or it's that feeling of that you want to have fun for once because your life has been so serious. Or it's actually having free time for once, and then all of a sudden you know you have to go back to your 9 to 5. It's your situation. You know it the best. And whenever that feeling is, it's not the end. And one of the craziest things was that when Annie was talking about her video, she was saying 5 years ago, she thought every single thing was gonna end. And then all of a sudden, 5 years later, she's in Japan eating souffle pancakes that are super fluffy and that she's never had before. And that the sunrises that she's never experienced before and seen the beautiful colors. And I think that's probably one of the most sobering things I've heard in a hot second. That you and I are still here to experience all the yummy foods, to see all the morning sunsets and the night sunrises and sunsets, to meet all the beautiful people that you're meant to meet, and to experience a love of you never had before. And when you look at this hardship, when you look at this heaviness as just one path in front of the other to that one more beautiful sunset, to that one more person you get to say hi to and that you can cherish and make those beautiful memories, I guess I'm just trying to send the idea of your best moments are still yet to live. You might think you have made the best friends or the best memories or the best of your time or felt the most love or experienced the epitome of life or the apex of life. But you haven't. We haven't. Every single day that you and I live is an opportunity to experience something new. And the story isn't and hasn't ended for us. And I think there's a reason. And I know you and I might not feel like it. You and I might feel like it's the end of the world and that we just don't feel like there's something else to look for, to live upon, to live for, to look upon, however you want to put it. But in actuality, you and I just have to look for it. And we just have to trust that something else is out there for us and see that maybe this entire time when our world was ending or when it felt like it was ending, those were the times that it was just beginning. Food for thought.